Welcome back to the Champagne Empress Podcast. All right, today we're going to dive into the intro to money as an ally. So, why do I say the intro? Because this conversation is plentiful. It can't be just one episode. So, we're going to start introducing how we make money our ally. So, what it truly means to be friends with money, right? Now, I know some of you might think, well, that's strange. Money as a friend. But think about it. What if instead of seeing money as something you have to chase, control, beg for, complain about, you saw it as an ally? Pause for a second. Imagine this. Imagine money as a supportive companion, one that's always here to help you build, create, thrive, feel sexy. What kind of relationship would you build with money if you saw it as a friend? As an embodiment coach, I always say this to my clients and to women. I know that the energy we bring to anything can transform our experience with it. So why not bring that energy to money? Why not shift the relationship that we have to money by shifting the energy that we approach money with? So just as we cultivate the friendship of in our lives, the relationships in our lives with care, attention, genuine connection, very intentional, we can also cultivate that same bond with money. So this relationship is the key. Not just for attracting wealth, of course, we want that, but for experiencing a full, rich life without feeling any fear or the lack of money in our life. So, in this episode, we're shifting perspective. Let's explore how to embody a welcoming and trusting relationship with money, learning to nurture it as we would any meaningful connection. First, what I want you to really dive into when it comes to making money your ally, because a lot of time we see money as the reason why we struggle. Well, I don't have enough money. Money is bad. So we're going to deconstruct what we think of money. So let's start by addressing the narratives we've been taught about money. Most of us grew up with some form of fear, guilt, or shame around it. You heard your parents probably say, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy. These beliefs become embedded in us, right? Over and over again. We may find ourselves viewing money as something to struggle for or fight against. Like, gosh, I have to struggle and do all things for money. But what if instead we saw money as a friend, always here to support us and help us grow? So, changing this mindset is foundational to welcoming abundance and seeing money through a lens of love rather than fear. So, I do this all the time, and every level that you go into, there's going to be a different kind of money work you have to work through, but always making sure that you come back to the foundational piece, the basics, where okay, money is my friend. Money is here to support me. Money is here to create the life I desire with me. We don't put money on a pedestal. We let ourselves create with money. Let's make it fun. Let's make it enjoyable. So think about it this way, right? A friendship isn't built on stress or anxiety. Like if you had a toxic friend, a toxic ex, would you want to be in that relationship? No, you wouldn't. So let's switch the narratives here. And now let's build the friendship on trust and care and appreciation. So, as we reframe the mindset we have for money, let's just start by releasing those old narratives. Okay? Money isn't a problem to solve, it's a friend to cultivate. You hear that? Money isn't a problem to solve, it's a friend to cultivate. So, how are we going to cultivate the friendship with money? I always say money is an energy. Money is the same energy that you feel going through your body. It's also the same energy that money is. Except that sometimes we feel like, well, money is a physical thing, but the physical thing is a byproduct of the energy that we focus on. It's the same when we're looking for our soulmate, the energy is already there. The energy that you're putting out is what you receive. It's like you go on bad dates or you go on great dates, right? So depending on how you show up in your energy is going to dictate the result. So it's the same thing with money. And I see money as a sexy man. Sexy men walking and running down the beach. We are in like a movie, fantasy. Oh, yeah, very sexy. Oh, yeah, I am drooling at that sexy man, which is the money. It gets me excited. It gets me so like, oh, yes, yes, you're my man. So just start seeing money as something that excites you, a friendship that's super connected to you. Okay, so what are some exercise you can do to connect with money as an ally? Right now, let's get into some practices that you can start using to build this relationship. I'm a big believer in embodiment. So bringing concepts into your physical awareness so they're felt, not just thought. Here's a quick exercise to try. So let me know if you're ready. You could always come back to this part of the podcast, but we're going to do a little visualization. So just close your eyes and take a deep breath. Picture money as an entity, maybe a warm light, a sexy man, if that feels right for you. Imagine it standing beside you, reaching out a hand in friendship. Hmm. How does it feel to greet money as a friend? Notice any resistance that comes up, any fear, worry, or doubt, and gently release it with each breath. Keep breathing, keep breathing, and spend a few moments breathing into this vision, welcoming money into your life. With each inhale, feel your body soften, opening up to receiving. With each exhale, let go of any old beliefs that money is hard to get or that it's something you have to struggle for. Until you feel that cord breaking, continue this exercise daily. Because these exercises may feel subtle, but over time, they shift the way your body holds energy around money. You're creating a reminder in the body to have a friendship with money. You're creating a pattern in the body. You're recreating what it looks like to be friends with money, to have money. So, just like any good friend, money loves a little attention and care. So, what else can you do to create that bond? One of the things I love to do is having money dates. So, you could have money dates. Set a time, light up some candle, play some music. I like cooking dinner and set the table with my favorite wine. And if I feel like it, I get dressed up. I wear my heels. I feel sexy. Yes. Because when you have regular practices that you do, because you want to check in with your finances. So, how do you interact with that? Do you check in regularly or do you avoid it? A big part of embodying a friendship with money is giving it your time and energy without fear or shame. So when you have regular money dates, it helps. So set a time each week for money date. Again, light a candle, grab a journal, make it special, and use this time to review your finances. Set intention and express gratitude for everything money allows you to experience. And it could be a credit card bill, and you could just look at it and say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you so much. When you're paying your rent, thank you so much for this. When you're spending money at the grocery store, ah, thank you. I'm well fed. I am healthy. Thank you. Another way you can bond with money is when you celebrate every dollar. Each time you receive money, whether it's from a paycheck, a gift, or even finding a few dollars on the floor or in your purse in an old jacket, take a moment to celebrate. This builds a positive, joyful connection to money, training your mind and body to see it as a source of pleasure. Ooh, I want to give her more pleasure like that, so I'm going to send her more money. You're signaling your mind, you're signaling the universe that it makes you happy. So allow to experience the joy that that brings you. Another practice you could do is journaling as a money ally. What does that look like is pretty much writing about your goals and dreams, and then thank money for its role in helping you make these dreams a reality. So, a few prompts you could try: how can I welcome money into my life as a loving friend? Or, what would it feel like to have an easy, joyful relationship with money? By actively engaging, you're shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You're seeing all the ways you could have money as an ally. So, this is just the intro to making money an ally. But most of all, you have to be devoted in your money relationship. Just like a friendship, a relationship with money grows through devotion. I'm not saying go obsess about, oh my gosh, every single thing about money. No, because when you're obsessing over it, then you're giving it more power. But it's the nurturing, the love, and the respect that you give money. When you embody devotion to money, you take responsibility for it, meaning you honor it by managing it well. The thing about it, we all have done mistakes in the past. I have done mistakes in the past. But it's recreating that devotion. It's saying, you know what? Forgive me because I've mismanaged you before. But now I'm ready to truly be devoted to your well being, to our relationship. So I'm going to love and respect you. And the way that is we're not going to overspend. We're just going to look at where the money goes. We're going to be a little bit more intentional as we grow this devotion. So we're making space for money in our life. So, for example, if you're setting a wealth goal, be clear, intentional about what you'll do when that goal is met. One thing I like to do is, oh my gosh, okay, I'm setting this goal, and this is what I'm gonna do with the money. If let's just say you're manifesting 10K months, whatever. What am I gonna do with an extra 10K months? Ooh, I'm gonna put 5K into my IRA, 2K into entertaining, and then whatever it is. I'm gonna spend 1K into wardrobe. Ooh, maybe this pair of shoe I've been eyeing. Set a goal of what you'll do with it. Feel the experience of it, the impact, the freedom it will bring you. Allow yourself to feel deeply devoted to this vision. as if you're building a life with a dear friend who shares your dream and goals. And most importantly, when we are starting out with making money in our life, the one important thing you have to remember, you have to infuse pleasure into money conversations. You have to infuse pleasure into the money dates. You have to infuse pleasure into all the things. Pleasure, again, when it comes to embodiment in the feminine, it's one of the things, one of the main key things we do have to be pleasurable. Find the pleasure in that relationship. Let's just say the first day you're having a money date and it's like if you feel anxious, just bring the pleasure in it, right? How can you make it more pleasurable? So many people experience tension about money, okay? So it keeps you from fully enjoying what you already have. So when you're bringing pleasure into your relationship with money, you invite more ease and flow. So normalize the pleasure. Normalize the pleasure of having, receiving, and even spending money. When you're spending it on your bill, whoa, thank you. I'm paying rent. Whoa, look at this house I'm in. Create the pleasure in everything you do with money. You can start today, dedicate making your friendship with money a thing. Devote time to it. As an easy way to start is by creating small moments of joy around financial decisions. Think about everything as a pleasurable experience. When you're paying that bill, it is a gift to yourself. See it like that. You're supporting your well being. If you're budgeting, oh, the word budgeting for me for a while was just not good. But view it as designing a life that reflects your values. Because when I didn't budget, I used to spend money on things that I didn't even know I was spending money on. So I was just throwing money, not respecting it to just wherever. So when you create pleasure around money, you build an open-hearted relationship with it, allowing it to come and stay in your life with ease. So, as we close today, I invite you to call in money, to create pleasure, to see money as an ally instead as a struggle. It's not just a number in your bank account. It is a meaningful relationship, and it thrives with care, respect, and devotion. Again, we're not obsessing over money because when we do, we're giving it the power, but we're allowing it to be part of our life, just as you would with your partner, your friends. Find moments of gratitude and celebration. Check in with money regularly, not from a place of stress. Oh my God, I have to check. No, but from a place of love and appreciation. Even if you have $12 in your bank account, look at it as I have $12 in my bank account. I am $12 rich. Ooh, so much of gum I could buy. Yes. So when you embody this energy, you shift from scarcity mindset to one of open hearted abundance, paving the way for a harmonious relationship that grows over time. I can't wait to see you practice. I can't wait to see all the abundance you get to create. So, thank you for joining me in this beautiful exploration. Let's go forward seeing money as cherished friend, one that allows us to live fully, passionately, and abundantly. If you're still feeling like, well, I need more than just the podcast to shift this mindset. In the show notes, you'll find all the ways to connect with me, either to schedule a one-on-one call, jump on a 3-month container, just join the Facebook group. But most importantly, don't forget to share this podcast. Go on iTunes, comment, like, share, and on Spotify too, wherever the podcast is. But until next time, remember that the power to transform your relationship with money lies within you. Raise your champagne glass and cheers to a future of friendship and prosperity with money. See you next time. Bye.